Hello everybody. Today I'm here to update you and talk about my junk Doppel deck. Doppel Turbo, whatever I want to call it, doesn't matter. And I'm updating because, Extreme Victory came out and I'm trying to figure out what I want to play for Nationals. And, who was it that said, the decks that'll be best at Nationals are the ones that'll be able to abuse Reborn Tengu. I disagree. Those decks will definitely be good, but I don't think they'll be as good as everyone thinks. I think, obviously, the best type of deck is going to be the one that can abuse Hyper Librarian, which is this Doppel Junk deck. So I've made some updates since Hidden Arsenal 4 and all that stuff. I've changed 3 cards. I removed a Quick Draw Synchron. I removed 1 tuning, since I lost that, and I'm probably going to take out Dad, and I'll tell you why. Well, let's get into the deck and I'll explain. Here's, the main engine, your Doppel Warrior and your tokens, so 3 of those. 3 Raikos. One of these will most likely be a Lila, because the main purpose of him is like normally to pop Acros and stuff, and the mill, so I'll probably make 1 a Lila, but 3 Raikos for now. 2 Chaos Sorcerers, stays the same. I'm only going to run 2, don't have room for a 3rd, as much as I would like to. Here's a change. 2 of those cards came out for Tech Genius Werewolf. If you don't know what Warwolf. If you don't know what he does, his effect is when a level 4 or lower monster is special summoned, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's dark, goes with, a lot. So I'll show you some plays in a minute with him, why he's in here. Still have our level leader, Dandelion. Those are all the non-tuners. Now the tuners, your main tuner. Junk Synchron, cool little dual terminal one on the end there. Dual terminal rare, 3 of those. 2 Debris Dragon, who's so important now that Trishula's out. 2 of those. 1 Quick Draw. I'm not giving up on this yet just because I like it and I want to run it. I like this card in here. It helps with different plays and stuff, so 1 is good. Aditi Sprite, who is so good in here now, especially with Warwolf, so I'll explain. Your Glow Bulb. And the other card came out for Unknown Synchron, so level 1 Dark Machine Tuner. Again, special summons itself, really good. And then, to help with some random things, 2 Effect Failures. Spells and Trap. Only 2 tunings now. Search out your Synchrons and stuff. Still 2 enemy controllers. 2 Super Pot of Avarice. Monster Reborn. I have an Ultra, I'll probably put it in. Swap it out. Charge. Trunade. Foolish. Mind Control. 1 for 1. Rhoda. Dark Hole. Book of Moon. And your traps. Decrease. So here's why. I guess I'll go over the extra deck. There's some changes in here. Well, there will be changes anyway, and when I get everything. So 1 Armor Arm. I have 2 level. Have a Magical Android. This will become Tech Genius Hyper Librarian when I get it. When I already pre-ordered mine, got it when it was cheap. Your Drunk Tuners or Synchrons. Drunk Warrior, who's ridiculous in here, and Drunk Destroyer, who's now even better in here. And your main option with a Quick Draw is Drill Warrior. Or, the junk stuff you can do too. 2 Formulas. Black Rose Dragon. Bryonic. Scrap. Iron Chain. Stardust and Shooting Star. And then Mistworm will be Trishula. I have 1 coming in. I have 2 coming actually, but 1 will definitely be in here. And this is the toss-up. Do I run Nitro Warrior or Junk Archer? I can do either, or second Trishula. I'm not sure, because Trishula is very playable in here, especially with the Warwolves, and I will show you why. So really quick, because this is why I made the change. So you have this in your hand, and you have Debris Dragon. Now the main Trishula play in this deck that everyone was doing is special normal debris, take dandy, special doppel. That's a Trishula and 4 tokens, right there. But with Werewolf, it doesn't matter. Like you don't need the dandelion. You know, if you have it in there, that's great. You know, now you can make a Trishula play with a Ryko, Debris Dragon, Ryko, special TG Werewolf from your hand, and that's 9, 3, 7, 9, right there. Or so that's make Trishula very playable in here, because you have this one. Oops, not that one. You've got the Debris Dragon Dandelion Doppel combo, or Debris Dragon Tech Genius Werewolf and Ryko combo. Instead, or you know, and that makes, you know, Iron Chain's still good in here, but now you don't have to go into Iron Chain. You can go into Trishula. And other reasons he's in here is for junk. You know, you ran into some trouble kind of, because junk takes Doppel, that's standard, and you would make Junk Warrior. And a lot of times, you know, you'll have another Doppel in your hand, and you can make 7 stars. It's a Black Rose play. It's a lot of other things. But now you can special Tech Genius Werewolf when you special the Doppel. So that makes a lot of things like possible here. Like this is 8 stars to Stardust Dragon and 2 tokens. Junk Destroyer, pop 2 and 2 tokens. Junk Destroyer was actually like fairly hard to make in here because, you know, you'd have these odd numbers and things like that. But now with this 3 stars, you can make him really easily to pop 2. You know, you can still, or now you can make Bionic right here if you wanted. And even with this, like, you open that up and then you can get Glow Bulb and you'll have 2 tokens, and the Glow Bulb, that's 5 and 8 still. Like, he's still a 2, or no, whatever that is. And you have a Glow Bulb, 1, 2, 3, that's 6. So you can go into, you know, Brio and Junk, whatchamacallit, Warrior. So he opens up a lot of plays, and I think is very good. The one ruling I need to figure out on here, I guess, is if, like, I can junk Synchron, and let's say I have to take, like, I take an Effect Veiler. Special Doppel from my hand when that's, I think this works too. So special Doppel from my hand when Effect Veiler is special summon in the graveyard, and then this card special summon, so you can special summon this, because his effect is when a monster is, you're responding to the Doppel Warrior. Whereas, like, if you have 2 Doppels, like, you can't drop 2 when you special the Effect Veiler. But the difference is, he summons, and then he summons on top of the Doppel in response. You know, if they don't do something, if they don't negate the Doppel. So here is awesome. Like, this is nice. This is 8 stars here. This is a shooting star. You know, Stardust, 2 tokens, formula, shooting star. You know, or you take Glow Bulb, or you could take DD Sprite. You know, and that's the other play. You special DD Sprite, however, you can remove a token to special DD Sprite, or you can mind control their monster as special DD Sprite, and then special this guy from your hand, and you have an Armory Arm. And then, or, you know, you have your Armory right here, and then they lose their monster, or you just lose your, you know, you lose a token. Or even, like, you special this, and you normally want to have another token, sync for the formula, sync for Hyper Librarian. So this card is really good, in my opinion. So that's why I made the changes, and I think it's going to work out once, you know, especially when Hyper Librarian comes out. So comment below, you know, hit me up down here. Let me know if you think I should run the Junk Archer, the Nitro Warrior, or a second Trishula in my extra deck. Everything else is pretty much sound for now. I don't have a Catastor. I don't feel like getting one because I'm just gonna get rid of it in an extra deck soon. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the changes in the deck overall, and yeah, thanks for watching.